It's time for some football. Welcome to Northwest Stadium in Landover. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco in 18, Pioneer. Hurt. Ready.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt getting it for the first time. And he's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
18, 70 Lions, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 19 tight, 70 Ranger.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Caught by Pat Bryant. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Hawk 70. 19-18.
Here's Kronsky-Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
At their 48-yard line.
19, 60 Bison.
On the gun, it's Daniels. Pass complete to Lane. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. They're set up at the 35 now.
18,
35-yard line.
Go.
Daniels now on 1st down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Ready.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And he's stopped as we get closer to our 1st points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Mustang 19. Hurt, hurt. Get up.
Krosky Merritt. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Brought down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready, ready.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. 70 Lions. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. It might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Gay with the point after. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Cowboys nothing. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Prescott here from the gun. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Give to Williams from the gun. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Running back sent in motion. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the gun is Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Samuel now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Viking 18. Ready.
Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
19. Mustang 19. Ready.
Iran, it's Krosky Merritt. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
A gain of 12 yards.
Gotta be lying.
That's good for a Washington first down.
We played one here on Christmas
First
Day.
and 10 at the
Scoreboard
43-yard
showing
line.
7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at first down here.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Rig alert. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Good strike downfield to Lane. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
6 Cougar 19. Hurt. Rig. Ready, go.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Avoids the sack. And this one does not go far.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
60 bites. Ready.
From the 32. That's him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Let's go now. Top 60. Viking 18. 19 Lion. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So they let first down stand since it worked out well for them. The penalty declined. That brings up second and 10.
On the ready.
All right, here we go. Second down. Throwing now from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 14, Cowboys 7. Matt Gay, the kickoff for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the return, the Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. First down, here's Dak. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Throwing again is Dak. Short pass brought in. Escapes a defender. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second and 8. Throw secured by George Pickens. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All set up now for first and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Dak to the air here. Screen here for Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Seventh play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They're going for this from just a few yards out. They could get a touchdown or a first down here.
Here we go.
On his own read, they hand it to Blue. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
19 tight. Go.
They'll run it out on the pistol. Krosky Merritt. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Go!
Run now with Krosky Merritt. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Come on, come on. Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Daniels now. He's got it, complete to Bryant. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Washington.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
70 Timberwolf, 18 Pioneer.
Here's Daniels. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ready? 19 Sergeant Warriors, 70. Buffalo 18. Ready?
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play fake here. Daniels. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Overshown on the coverage.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Ready? Dragon 60, Cougar 19. Trap 60, Trap 60.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down, ball at the 36.
Let's go now. 60, check smash, check smash. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing now, Daniels. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
To the air again, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Go!
3rd and long for Daniels. Cut for big yards on the right side. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
17 yards. It's 4th down.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So on 4th down, on comes Matt Gay to try the field goal for the Commanders. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Gay's kick is good, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. They'll They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Second half starts with a run by Williams. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Marshawn Lattimore up from the secondary for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dak now from the gun. Pass is caught by Blue. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Commanders make the recovery.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun is Prescott. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. He's got it to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, Prescott. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Gay with the point after. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
The score, Commanders 24, Cowboys 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Dak. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie out of UCLA has it. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
I mean, where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a...
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. There's Williams to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Now Dak to throw. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Now here's Prescott. Oh no, they get him yet again. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Dak. Hits him on the in route. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Motioning left is their running back. Prescott now on 3rd and 1. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
I think we can officially call this pile-on mode. They've been the better group all game. You felt it. This quarterback, well, he certainly felt the brunt of it. The rest of the way, Kate, this may be time to pad those stats and keep on pressing against a group that has had no answers for him up front.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. The Commanders have possession and a massive lead. This one looking like it could be over. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Come on, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Black shot. Hut.
First throw for the backup now. Go left side, caught by Bryant. And he's out of bounds with that first down in hand. For the moment, though, we've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Ready.
So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Red, smash, red. Red, 38. Ready, go.
Running it after the penalty. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. 3rd and long for him here. Screen here for Neal. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, pretty good.
A handoff to Williams. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Yeah.
From the 23. That throw finds Tolbert. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Prescott now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left with 4th down here.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
Yeah.
1st down, here's Dak. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Yeah. What do you think?
Prescott to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Completed over the middle. And he won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
They're going to run it with Neal. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
The 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Green. Set. Ready.
This will give here to Neal. He finds some space again. And he has this all the way down at the 14-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kate, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, you got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. 43. Set.
Here's Neal. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
Now run by Neal. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Commanders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead.
Cowboys 7. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. They stay on the ground with Williams. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
To score this as a win for the Commanders. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the